It is your mind. It is your power. It is your focus. It is your world. It is your life. Take charge of your own story. Take your power back. The substance or the space around us is rich in potential, bountiful in power. It is God itself. There is such a thing as the God particle, which it has been found that is everywhere around us. Here is new science confirming with all texts. The focus of your mind dictates the quality of your experience. Your expectation shapes the substance, the space around you. Your expectations, just like the double slit experiment showed back in the early 1900s, I believe, or maybe late 1800s, somewhere around there. The space around you is a field of possibilities. We have been hypnotized into believing the opposite, that the space around you is completely inconsequential, that it has no power, and that you have no say in the matter of your experience. But is that really true? The truth is that the power comes from your focus. It is your mind that, with your expectation or the power of your focus, shapes the substance, the space around us. Like ocean water to a fish, the substance is life giving, but in our experience on dry land, it is life shaping, it is experience building. It takes absolutely no physical effort, just alignment. Just where is your mind? What you see in your mind is what you end up seeing in your physical life. Again, it takes absolutely no physical effort, but there is a struggle. The struggle comes from letting go of the old story, those self limiting beliefs, you know, the old story. It has been instructed to us, it has been repeated over and over and over to us. So we use our God given power, which is that of creating our experience. We use that power to create awful things because the old story dictates that we do. So, yes, you have been lied to. And the most criminal part is the intent in which this old story was told and spread to make powerful creating minds create bad things on purpose. So, once these physicalized beliefs or stories become materialized, they can be used as proof of the old story. And the mind that doesn't know of its potential, of its own power, will serve as a witness to the old story. And on and on and on. It's been like this for millennia, perpetuating the lie that in your awareness, others are in charge. That is a lie. That is the biggest lie. Because it makes you wonder, well, what about the song When You Smile, the Whole World Smiles with You? Because I've experienced it, and I'm sure you have as well. That when you're in a happy mood, all happy things happen. Again, depending on where you have your mind, that's what you will see. As above, so below. As it is in your mind, it is in your physical life. Because Those statements were said by Hermes Trismegistus, the thrice great. I mean, he was so great that he, he went beyond great. So they had to call him Trismegistus, the greatest of the greats, the three-time great. These were the teachings that he was sharing with his students, that the old is everywhere, and that we live in the mind of the all. Well, that would be that the substance, that would mean that the substance, the space around us, that is the mind of the all. And wouldn't the mind of the all be powerful enough to create things? And wouldn't it be an amazing gift that God would endow us with that particular ability to have thoughts and materialize them? I mean, when you consider that everything that was ever invented or created was started with a thought, well, that tells it all right there. But that's not what the old story says. Everything is mental. That's what this three initiates wrote in the seven Hermetic Principles. Again, these teachings were handed down by Hermes Trismegistus. So some other people knew him as Thoth, the god of wisdom, the scribe of the gods. What I'm saying is that why should we ignore the advice of these wise men like Jesus, like Buddha, saying exactly the same thing, and instead embrace the old story? That doesn't make any sense in a mind that is empowered, that knows of its own potential. So, moral of the story: shut the door on the old story. Embrace your power. Take your own story in your hands. Take your power back. Take it easy, lemon squeezy.